Hey everybody, how's it going? Turned the PlayStation back on here. Didn't realize it went to sleep, but we'll get back on here. Sorry, a little bit late, but I was just saying goodnight to the fam and wrapping up some stuff, so we'll get logged in here and then yeah, I think I officially decided I am gonna actually watching Big E's video. If you're not following Big E, Big E, is a good content creator, and he made a really good point. Um, I was streaming vertical for the longest time, and just to get views, get pushed to the shorts feed, and all that stuff. But I really want people to be invested into our streams. So getting pushed to the shorts feed when people are only sticking around for a few seconds kind of defeats the purpose. So yeah, I will no longer be streaming vertical because I think that hit pretty good. I'd rather have people that are going to be invested into the streams and yeah, and appreciate what I have to offer, or my son and I stream. Well, we both have to offer. So yeah, I will no longer be streaming vertical because I think that hit pretty good. I'd rather have people that are going to be invested into the streams and appreciate what I have to offer, or my son and I stream. Well, we both have to offer. So just checking stream since I switched everything back to 1080p. So I'm gonna check the kick stream real quick, just make sure we're good before we get really invested in the. Well, thanks over kick. Yeah, it's very kind of you, but that's all right. Thank you though. All right. Let me go back to my page here. I don't know why my kick app isn't launching right. Let's see here. There we go, now it's working. It wasn't like loading right. Okay, everything looks good. Whoa. There we go. Alright, I think we're good. For those that are watching, just give me feedback if things seem choppy or, audio isn't good. Yeah, we're officially doing 1080p. The 2K test was good, but I think for me, it's bandwidth limitations because I couldn't do vertical and, 2K streams across the board because I streamed to Kick. So 1080p is fine for now till Kick can get 2K. Then and also I get better upload speed. So let's dive into the game, and actually I won't need this anymore. Add that. There we go. Now I can see everything. Okay, that's cool. Alright. So let's go to...
Feel free to stop by anytime.
Go to the next area here. Alright, musician. Like I said, we're gonna go through the main story and then we'll save a lot of the end game stuff.
Commencing route creation. Delivery.
Do I need to pick up anything? Actually, before I go, do I need to pick up anything on the terminal? Yeah, just let me check this just in case. I think I picked up this order last night. Okay, so yeah, never mind. We got it. Alright, we got the main order. So it looks like some of the missions for the musicians, obviously finding some records, so... Like I said, we'll save all the end-game stuff for later. I'll end up doing one side mission, but oh man, I wish I really would have done that.
Weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
Full battery charged. Alright, so we're a drawbridge.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route.
Alright, well, we can keep going here. So yeah, it will be a straight shot.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
So I gotta go down here. That's ultimately where I gotta go. So let's go. I might be able to make it down if I hop down to that steps right there. Alright, let's see what's... Okay, it is that way, but... let's see... Alright, let's go around this block here. Oh boy. Come on! Norman Reedus. There we go. No, did I get stuck? No. There we go. Hey, we got it unstuck. Nice.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
Down my way.
Trying to see if I can get across this without using, you know, the bridge. I things I gotta get scheduled this week is I gotta get my beard trim, my haircut, and same with the kiddo. Gotta get him scheduled too. We're both getting like frizzy hair. Good news, I did get my official time for LASIK surgery. I will be going Thursday at 10 in the morning, so it's always good. Make sure we're still going the right way here. Yeah. Look at that. Oh, there is a bridge there. It does look like it's broke though. I think I have 2 ladders, so if I have 2 ladders, we'll hopefully be able to make it across. Build across there. I'm gonna change one thing real quick. Where's the multi-chat? I'll keep it back up there, but I wanna... Okay, there we go. Alright, that should be alright. Just playing some around with some things in OBS. Alright, so I think I'm gonna hit the build the ladder bridge at the bridge, so we'll just go there. That's a charging station there or not. There we go. I was like, please make it.
Nearly at our destination. You see anything suspicious?
Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
It's over here.
Well, now, aren't you a sight for sore eyes? Been a long time, Sam.
Fuck, how you still alive?
Oh, no, I'm just a ghost. Come to take my revenge on you and that bitch Fragile. All the way from the other side. Of course, there's no point in trying to kill you when you won't stay dead. But there are plenty of other ways to make you suffer. Huh? The kid kicked the bucket, huh? Shame. Goddamn shame. Now what, you just lugging that coffin or pod? Going on a walkabout? Well, that's touching. Even if you don't know a goddamn thing about Lou.
What are you saying?
Maybe I can't kill you, you won't die, but you can lose everything you love. And torture yourself for the rest of time, knowing that death will never come for you. So you go on your little walkabout. Go wherever you want, but I will be damned if I let you link up this continent. Not because extinction's my creed, though, no. No, I want to build a world where fear and violence are king. And who do you think will come out on top, Sam? You? With your hippy-dippy network? Or me? With my more rough and tumble methods? I can't wait to find out. Just a good old-fashioned boss fight. Cruelty or collaboration? The eternal choice. Let's put him to the test.
I'm gonna try to score with the pistol.
One. That one seems to have done some damage.
Oh man.
What a hit! Cliche, but that one's gotta hurt.
Get up there.
Sam. Great work. Now let's get this place on the Cairo network.
I'm good for now.
Oops. Alright, let's get him patched up. Let's get back over here. Oh, there's my car. Let's go figure out where we gotta go. Alright, this is the area here.
Examination in progress. No anomalies detected. Welcome, Sam.
Alright, nice. Let me do some repair. Alright, I think everything is repaired.
Your name is Sam, isn't it? We owe you one. What in the hell was that thing anyway? It looks like a machine, but none I've ever seen before. Right. We need to assess the situation. Foes like that are no joke, but you made it look easy. I hope we can continue to rely on you in the future. This moment's been a long time coming. Please use your Cupid to connect us.
Sam's gonna have to get cleaned up here. Pure data. Floating tractor cart that can be loaded with cargo and attached to the waves. Or attached to the other character. Assumes cryo crystals when used. Floating carriers can also be used in mode transport. Nice.
Now displaying your current order grade.
Alright, nice.
Great. No issues establishing a chiral network connection. By the way, we've sent some folks out to recover the wreckage of that giant mech that attacked us earlier. Only prudent we study it, you know? If we learn anything of value, we'll be sure to relay it to Drawbridge right away. Thanks again for coming to our rescue.
Sam, this is the President. Due to your tireless efforts, West Fort Knot is now part of the chiral network. A great achievement. I salute you. However, this expansion has done little to address the anomalous activity observed across the continent. Elsewhere, disruptions in the tar currents are growing ever more prevalent. Only by connecting all of Australia can we hope to resolve this situation. And by doing so, we will create the optimal conditions for a new Plategate to manifest as well. We're one step closer to making the chiral verse a reality, and ensuring humanity overcomes extinction. The road ahead is still fraught with peril, but I have the utmost faith in your capabilities. For now, though, please take a well-deserved break aboard the DHV Magellan.
Order completed. Well done.
Floating carriers can be loaded with cargo once deployed in the field.
That's cool. We're getting that. Getting rid of that anyway. A lot of resin. Oops. Oops. I have a feeling this stuff will definitely come in handy at the end. Alright. I think we got everything we could get. Yeah, I think we'll go down and get rest and clean up and all that fun stuff. Get cleaned up here first. Alright, get him all energized, so we'll see where we can go to next here. Alright, let's talk to Dahlman.
So, the files say you worked with Amelie to connect everyone in the UCA to the chiral network. But that despite your best efforts, an extinction event known as the Last Stranding seemed destined to kill us all. Until Amelie found a way to put a stop to it. She single-handedly sealed off the extinction entity's beach, preventing countless BTs from invading our world, and in doing so, saved humanity. But why am I telling you this? You were there to witness it all with your own two eyes. And you, of all people, must know that humanity can never truly escape extinction. The ultimate goal of Drawbridge's mission is to overcome the Death Stranding. If we succeed, we will be fulfilling Amelie's dying wish. At least that's how I see it.
Alright, let's head back out. Let's see where we can go here.
Departing facility.
Here, I put a footing one, saying I climbed here.
Exercise caution.
Just to say, like, why did he get out of the car? Oh, it's fragile.
Was it really Higgs? He's alive.
He called himself a ghost, but
He found a way back from the beach just so he could kill us.
it's definitely his voice I heard. I didn't get a good look at his face, but yeah. He said he came back to get revenge on you and me. Screwing with our plans to link up Australia was just another way to do that.
They were all in red. Just like the ones at your place. That could have been him too.
You think that was Higgs? Did you see him hurt Lou?
I'm not sure.
Fragile, I need you to remember.
I only caught a glimpse. But they were all wearing red. This is all my fault. I had him at my mercy on Amelie's beach. If I'd only finished him off, none of this would have happened.
No. You can't blame yourself. You know, something's been bugging me. Something he said. You don't know a goddamn thing about Lou. It hit me after. He's absolutely right. I mean, the kid's whole life is a total mystery to me. So I gotta ask. Can you look into Lou's past? Find out what you can? Charlie, you, the ship's crew, you all have connections within the UCA, right? And at least one of you has to have access to the UCA archives that were recovered by the chiral network.
All right, Sam. Let's see what we can find on Lou.
Man, what's gonna happen next here?
Really, Sam? There's such a thing as too tight. Oh. That must have been quite the nightmare. I can't feel my legs.
Poor Dahlman.
Lou.
Sam, this is Tarman. Feeling refreshed, I hope? Thanks to all your hard graft, the DHV Magellan can get around a lot more freely now. More specifically, we can travel between any two facilities that are connected to the chiral network by way of the tar currents. Naturally, this includes Mexico as well. If you're curious about how the folks in the places you visited are getting on, you can catch up on any recent developments by accessing the corpus via your ring terminal. And to have the Magellan travel to a given facility, simply open the map with your ring terminal and chart a course to your destination.
Cool. That's cool. Yeah, I do like this. That's cool. Can choose default equipment to carry with you. Alright, let's go ahead and save this here.
Please select a destination.
So this is part of just kind of curious on how much that spreads out, so it's cool that we can use this to travel to places, so this will come in handy later.
That's it. That's it.
I haven't done the rockin' baby in a while. So he's happy. Give him the thumbs up. Alright, so he chugged 3 cans. This dude is gonna have to pee at some point, so should see if I can let him relieve himself here. Back. That's alright. He should be good.
If you refuse, there will be severe repercussions. But what makes you think you have a choice?
Sam, it's Charlie. Another request is ready for you. You'll find it listed as a main order on the DHV Magellan's delivery terminal. So you know, Sam, Fragile is currently looking into Lou. Meanwhile, Tarman is conducting a separate investigation into the giant mech that attacked you earlier. For now, we would like you to focus on extending the network. That is a task only you can handle. As the network grows in size, we will have much more information at our disposal to further our efforts. That said, you won't be able to proceed until the situation at West Fort Knott has been resolved. It appears that they're in dire need of additional supplies, to the point that they don't even have enough to prepare cargo for your next destination. This next order is intended to alleviate the situation. You're to restore the mine north of F1 and its monorail station to working order and link up West Fort Knott. After which, you'll deliver a large quantity of excavated materials from the mine to the settlement by rail. As this is a somewhat complicated order, I'll brief you on the details as you review the map. Anyway, I'd appreciate it if you could make this main order your top priority. All right, Sam. You'll need to work through several steps to complete this order. To begin with, collect the cache of materials waiting for you on the DHV Magellan. Take these to the mine north of F1. The location has been marked for you on your map. And when you arrive there, submit the materials using the terminal on site. This will allow you to restore the facility to working order. Next, access the terminal again to commence mining operations. If all goes well, a large quantity of materials should be extracted. You'll then need to deliver those materials to West Fort Knott. Consider making use of the monorail located at the mine to make life easier. Upon your arrival at F1, use the delivery terminal to submit all the materials for processing and to finally complete the order. That's all there is to it. So begin plotting your route to the mine north of F1.
Alright, so I think we'll first go...
Commencing route creation.
We'll go here.
Delivery route finalized.
On this occasion, you'll be delivering some heavy materials. You can use a tri-cruiser to transport them. Alternatively, floating carriers can now be fabricated. These carriers are ideal for taking heavy cargo across terrain ill-suited to vehicles. If that sounds good to you, try fabricating one and loading the materials onto it. And when you're not using the carrier for cargo, you can hop aboard and kick the ground and use it as a makeshift skateboard. Just remember that floating carriers require chiral crystals to function, so keep a supply on hand.
This time, so from there. Getting close. Alright, guess we'll go ahead and head out.
there's another porter here. Since you brought this site onto the chiral network, perhaps they thought they could make use of the additional data to make a safe run. Want to go and say hello?
Let's get a move on. Thank you kindly.
Yo!
Alright. I guess we'll throw down a sign here. We can get to at least this other place. And let's check the social strand service. Can get out. Yeah, okay. So I just go down the road here, make a right. I think we'll be able to make it over there. Yeah, so we'll just go straight here. Like someone built a bridge over there, so we'll go over this way. if I go over this way... Okay, so no.
Commencing route creation. Delivery.
Bye-bye. I don't remember even dropping anything. Well, let's keep going straight here.
Commencing route creation. Delivery.
Okay, yeah, so it is over here. Oh man, is the water gonna rise?
Earthquake detected. Intensity. G-scale. 6.
Let's get a move on.
Alright, let's see here.
This one's for you.
Alright, yep, we'll keep going. I think this is the place right over there.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
Alright, looks like, yeah. Okay, cool. We are here.
Good day, Sam. Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Chiral decontamination in progress. No anomalies detected. Welcome, Sam.
Got that.
Not enough resources, huh? But what exactly are you lacking?
Yeah, I probably select all of them.
Well done, Sam. I've never seen a working monorail before. Think of all the stuff it could carry. All right then, why don't we extract some materials?
Please submit materials.
Alright, it's mining time.
Very good, Sam. Now all you have to do is load the extracted materials onto the monorail for transport. Let's begin by accessing that delivery terminal.
Alright, okay, so that's the monorail system. Do I have everything I need? I think that's all it was special alloys. Okay. Yeah, we'll load all that stuff in. Alright, so I didn't grab the other. Okay, loaded on my...
Okay.
So let's get all these bad boys in there. beautiful. I forget how many times I'm gonna ride this thing. Might as well enjoy it. I think once we get this sliver here, let's get a good save point. Alright, cool.
Did you actually manage to restore the monorail? Awesome! With it back up and running, you'll be able to transport materials from the mines. Right. Sorry. Let's take a look at these materials you brought.
Yep, I got them all.
Would you look at all this? I think it's safe to say we'll have nothing to worry about for a while.
Oh, that's awesome. Off-rider.
We've made some great strides in our research thanks to you. If it's all right, we'd like you to have this.
Cool. That thing increases battery capacity.
Just wanted to let you know that we're increasing the amount of materials you
That's
can
good.
withdraw.
Now displaying your current quarter grade.
Yeah, servicemanship really went up there. Cool. Got a new nickname. Very cool.
Oh, here's a little something extra as thanks. I got them just for you. Figured they'd suit your style. They sure weren't easy to come by. A real collector's item, I hear.
Awesome. Get some shades.
We really appreciate your help. At the risk of stating the obvious, it's going to take an awful lot of resources to restore the other roads and monorails to working order. But at least with this monorail operational, you can bring us large shipments of materials with relatively minimal effort. That's going to go a long way towards getting other sections up and running again. We can fabricate pickup off-roaders now, by the way. I'm pretty fond of them myself. Ah, it's a large four-wheel drive vehicle, boasts significant cargo carrying capacity for the hard-working porter. The driver's seat is in an elevated position and exposed by design. This allows the driver to survey their surroundings more easily and engage enemies with small arms if necessary. You can customize it quite a bit too, attach all kinds of different parts as you like. That said, a lot of parts are still in development, but you'll receive their data as soon as it's ready. The schematics for this vehicle have already been shared with everyone on the Chiral network, which means that we can look forward to other people drafting even more new parts. Sure, the monorail network was extensive and once stretched across a good chunk of Australia's coastline. But repeated exposure to timefall has seen it degrade significantly. And with the constant threat of BTs and armed groups, it's not been possible to repair the damage. If you happen to come across a track layer, be sure to feed it any materials you can spare. Even a small contribution will make a difference. Anyway, just something to think about. We're so grateful for the assistance, Sam. You've been a ray of sunshine on a cloudy day.
You managed to save the day, Sam. The people here now have more than enough supplies for their needs. They should be able to prepare cargo for the next delivery too. But first, I have some information to share with you. About Lou. Return to the DHV Magellan so we can talk.
Order completed. Well done.
Alright, tell you what, we will see if we can save it here. And we'll see what Fragile has found out about Lou tomorrow. Alright, Alright, buddy, thank you so much for supporting the stream. I've been digging Death Stranding 2 on the beach so far, so we're still really early in the game. But yeah, looking forward to seeing what's next for Lou and what we find out more about the return. But yeah, I'm tired. I gotta go to bed, get up for work in the morning, but thank you for your support, and hope you enjoyed tonight's stream. Take care, have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow. More than likely, I'm not sure what my son will be streaming, but no, we'll probably stream something, but I will probably be starting late for Death Stranding for me, because I forgot I will be on a meeting, different country, give them some feedback on the app I use for editing, so, but yeah, it's exciting, but yeah, different time zones. So, it's gonna be a late meeting, but hopefully it'll be quick, then we can get into Death Stranding, so. Alright, sorry about that, but thank you. Have a good night. Peace all.